Hey guys, Jesse from the Rusty Shovel Landscape Shop here, and today we're talking about our new and improved landscape design process. So it always starts with what we call an on-site consultation, where I book an appointment with you to come right onto your site, see your yard, and it'll last 2 hours. In this time, we'll chat about your wants, wishes, and dreams for the yard, and then I will take all that and come up with a scaled pencil sketch of what your yard could be. So this is a rough conceptual model where places patios, decks, planting beds, ponds, all that type of stuff. So you get a general bare bones look of the yard, and I'll just name out some general shape and form of where I think plants should go. So it'll be a tree here, a shrub there, and a perennial there. I don't go into the specific plant that would go in that spot. It's more a conceptual shape and form type of model. If that's good enough and that's all you need to get going, then great. But if you're not and you want a deeper design that's got all the information, all the materials you need, then I quote you on a 3D landscape design. If you go this route, what happens is I take that pencil sketch and I draft up a 3D model of what your yard would look like into about the 80 to 90% stage. From there, we'll book a meeting into the shop where we will go over a proofing process where you can look at the yard and state that I have it drafted, and that's where we can start making any changes to patio size or pond size or shrinking a deck or adding more trees in a corner, and hammer out all those details so it's done on the design phase instead of in the construction phase. Once we get to a place where you approve of the design, then I go ahead and do all the finalization and construction documentation. So what that includes is your 2D plans, your 3D model, your 3D images, and a virtual reality walkthrough. So the 2D plans involve a hardscape plan. On that we talk about, I'll say you have X amount square footage of grass, X amount square footage and cubic yardage of rock that you need, this many poundages and types of boulders, this the amount of square feet of patio and deck, and my suggestions for materials and heights of walls. So all that great construction information. A planting plan where I drive down into the exact tree and shrub and perennial that I think should be planted in every spot. So it might be a brimcup hosta or a parkland pillar birch or a Carl Forster reedgrass. You get all those plant names. And then a lighting plan as well, where I specify the exact fixture and type. So a 4.5 watt spotlight with a 35-degree beam on a tree. You don't know that stuff, I do. I went to school for it, I'm the expert. So I'm making those decisions for you to best light and utilize the features in your yard. Then you also get a working plan. So a white copy of the plan so you can make documentations and notes as you go. Once that's completed, I'll have you come in and we'll do a design handoff where you get a paper copy of that design, images, 2D stills of the 3D model so you can leaf through and look and see exactly what that yard's to be constructed like. And brand new to the Rusty Shovel is the virtual reality walkthrough of the yard, which is super cool. Even as a designer that lives in these models all day, every day, this is a game changer in being able to see exactly how your yard looks. We fire up the model and put on the virtual reality gear, and you literally get to walk through your yard and see what it looks like with everything constructed with all the plants at maturity. So there's no question how that yard's going to look and feel. And it really crystallizes exactly your end game and goal. If you have any other questions about the landscape design process, feel free to get a hold of us at the Rusty Shovel. But that's the new Rusty Shovel design for 2018.